leftist, socialist ancestors are rolling in their graves seeing this workers' party supposedly punching left in the face of fascism. Canada's main left-wing workers' party, the New Democratic Party, the NDP, are in the middle of a leadership race, a contest to replace the previous leader, Jagmeet Singh, who resigned after a failed election. Bianca Mugyenyi is an activist, author, and mother who has a 2 decades-long history of activism, participation in and around the NDP. Bianca was one of the co-founders of the LEAP Manifesto, which is a document that attempted to form an ideological base for the NDP in like 2015 or something. She's been doing this for a while. So Bianca co-founded LEAP. As of recording, another founder of the LEAP Manifesto, Avi Lewis, is currently favored to win the whole thing. He was also a LEAP guy. They share a similar track record because they've both been doing this for a long time. Bianca has a lengthy resume of advocacy in and around the NDP. Bianca applied to join the leadership race in late December 2025. She applied before the deadline, had $100,000 in pledged donations, and followed the leadership race rules. She has thousands of supporters and a huge volunteer base. Bianca has a well-written, expansive platform titled "Capitalism Can't Be Fixed: Onwards to a Socialist Future." Sounds pretty good. It was authored by more than 40 volunteers who worked collaboratively and built the broad eco-socialist platform. You must like this video. If you like it, you gotta like it. If you want to hear more, subscribe right now. Do it, do it, do it. By far the most detailed platform of any of the leadership candidates so far. It is an anti-imperialist socialist platform. Of what I've seen, it is the largest step towards socialism of any candidate. Broadly, just the most left platform. Some highlights, making shit like utilities, internet, energy, banking, all publicly owned. I think that's fair. We built that shit. It should be ours. Land back for the First Nations and genuine reconciliation. Leaving NATO, the fascist-led offensive imperialist protection racket that we're still a part of. Massive public building of infrastructure, green energy, housing, and climate protections. Shutting down the tar sands, which is a blight on the surface of the planet. And so many other fantastic eco-socialist policies. Policy ideas for the critical issues of our time. They should be on the table. Well, too bad. The NDP's central party brass say disqualified. Nope, can't do it. 3 unelected, anonymous insiders just discarded her ideas and her campaign. Just like that. What's the reason they gave for excluding her? They called this black eco-socialist woman a puppet, a proxy candidate to her husband. What is this shit? What is this misogyny? It's just rampant sexism with fucking racism sprinkled on top. Hello? They literally call her his puppet. It's gross. Disqualified. Bye-bye. I have heard some people say how much they dislike her partner, Eve Engler, so therefore it's okay that the Central Party called her his puppet. Here's what I say. She's her own person, you pig. Like, shut up. Yes, they shared a platform, but she's there to represent the ideas as her own person, someone who is well respected within the movement. Who are these people doing this? There is some evidence to say that Lucy Watson is one of the members. Lucy Watson is the national director of the NDP, so she's kind of like the head honcho of the party side, which is supposed to be separate from the parliamentary side, which is like the MPs. Why is this important? Well, Lucy Watson was one of the architects of the NDP's 2025 humiliating defeat. Humiliating. The worst result in the history of the party ever. Receiving only 6% of the total national popular vote. Gained them only 7 of 338 parliamentary seats. The NDP got fewer votes across the country than the Bloc Québécois, who only run in Quebec. they got less votes than the Quebec party. And it turns out they took out a shitload of money, so now the party is in massive debt. The NDP's dollar per vote was something like 4 times higher than any of the other parties. Just a complete and total failure. A massive debt from a colossal failure. Like, it has never been this bad. How does she still have this position? She should have resigned after the cataclysmic defeat, a national ass-whooping where we lost to the Quebec party, who only runs in Quebec. She should especially resign now, because she's openly calling an ally activist, eco-socialist black woman a puppet to her white husband. It's outrageous misogynoir. On its face, it just is. It's gross. The NDP hasn't had a black woman go for the leadership position since Rosemary Brown in like 1975, and she came second. This is what our central brass is doing in the year of our Lord 2026. They're rejecting and discarding key allies who have been in and around the movement for decades. Hello? Stupid doesn't begin to describe how I feel about this decision. This decision shrinks the party, disenfranchises party members, volunteers, organizers, and hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations. This is what we call political malpractice. Okay, if I'm running a political party, here's what I want. I want the most money possible. I want the biggest base. I want the most volunteers. I want the most organizers. And I want the tent to be as big as possible. Get as many ideas on the table. This is just like basic political party shit. The central brass of the NDP are doing the opposite. So political malpractice, these guys are stupid. They are so incompetent that it appears like they're trying to lose after the worst result in the NDP's history. And it's based on a racist ass, sexist ass premise of she's a puppet to her husband. Give me a break. This is what Canada's woke party is doing, blocking a black socialist woman claiming she's a puppet to her husband. This is racist, right-wing reactionary thinking at the top of the NDP, the supposed workers' party. Disqualified. Bye-bye. American fascism is here, it's next door, and we need to take fascism seriously in Canada. 3 Central Party members deciding to disenfranchise and discard thousands of NDP members donated money, volunteered their time, and just want a voice at the table. This stupid decision inevitably shrinks the party. You know who's not respected within the movement? Lucy Watson, because she gave us the worst result in the history, massive debt, didn't resign after such a colossal failure. It's a joke of a party leadership at the top. That's where the NDP brass is at. Bigoted ass shit in the face of American fascism. Wow, very cool. Lucy Watson needs to resign. She needs to resign yesterday. She needs to resign the day before that. She's gotta go, okay? You gotta go. You are an ineffective, certified political loser who's running this working class party into the ground and burning allies during it. Our leftist socialist ancestors are rolling in their graves seeing this workers' party supposedly punching left in the face of fascism. It's repeating history that we know is doomed to fail and leads to more fascist expansion. Punching left in the face of fascism to shrink the movement, all because you don't like her partner and you're gonna be bigoted towards her. It's gross. It's stupid. It's wrong. They're rolling in their graves watching this shit, and that pisses me off. I didn't even think that the party brass would be so stupid to just say with their chest that they think this ally should be discarded because she's a puppet of her husband. I want the NDP to succeed, obviously. We need a strong left option in Canada because right now we've got the progressive conservatives and the fascist conservatives, and they're all submissive to the fascist Donald Trump. So we need the NDP now more than ever, and the people at the top objectively suck ass, are doing everything that they can to prevent that from happening. Crazy. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the NDP disqualifying Bianca Mugyenyi. No good. Peace and love. Take care. Free Palestine. Donald Trump. Mark Carney. Until next time.